What's going on, Nerd Fam? Nerdy Jace here, and on today's video, it's a new What's in the Box vid. What's in the Box, as some of you know, is basically my version of a pickups video. So that's gifts, cool stuff I find in the store online, Kickstarters, crowdfunding, yada yada yada. And then I show it off to you guys and gals out there, somewhat to brag, and also to hopefully turn you on to something new and that sort of thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First up, I'm going to show off some new G Fuel stuff that I got. As you know, I've been hitting G Fuel hard and heavy here lately. They got some really cool stuff. They have their own energy drinks, like the canned stuff. Those are all right. I've said several times, I prefer the powders just because, you mix that with water, and I don't know, overall it tastes better to me. They got shakers, collections, yada, yada, yada. So I have a little bit of both today. First up, I'm going to show off this awesome Mortal Kombat 1 stainless steel shaker. It's 24 ounces, and I mean, just look at this. This is beautiful. Has the the original Fighter Select screen on it, and then let's see, where is it at? Got the fatality right there, and again, G Fuel. Colors look awesome on this. Even has a little clip, so you can put it to your bike or your hip or whatever if you're running around being active and whatnot. So yeah, this is my very first stainless steel cup, and I love these. It's just easier to clean. Well, it keeps your stuff colder or hot if you're doing hot stuff. I also like that the shaker part is built into the lid, so you don't have that extra piece to move around, mess with, or whatever. But yeah, I have loved this, and lots of people have been peanut butter and jelly over it. So yeah, love this. And in keeping with Mortal Kombat, I just got in. This is something that I pre-ordered. I think it was back in September. So this was before Mortal Kombat 1 came out or released. They have this collector set, the Dancing Dragon, and as you can see, basically it's the box art on it. Got the fiery one right there. But this one also came with a stainless steel shaker, and this looks beautiful also. That the white and everything with the blue and the red and orange just kind of pops on it. Of course, you have Elder God Lord Raiden, or not Raiden, Liu Kang right there. And I'm not sure if you can see it up here. Yeah, there you go. It's got the little dragon, his dragon tattoos outlined on it on the top. So yeah, that's a nice, cool touch to it also. So yeah, this just came in. So along with that, in the collector box, it also came with this cool sticker. And then, of course, the flavor, the Dancing Dragon flavor is Dragon Fruit Mango. So definitely interested in trying that, because my other Dragon Fruit combination tub was really freaking good too. I believe that was the Divine Peach. That was a Dragon Fruit Peach Kiwi, I believe it was. So yeah, hopefully this will be another awesome flavor. So far, most of the G Fuel stuff that I've gotten, save two, I've really, well, no, three, I've really enjoyed. My Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha one, it's all right. Same with the Diablo Immortal health potion. That that sounds better on paper. I mean, still all right, but it's not as good as I was thinking. And my biggest disappointment was the caramel apple one that I think was in the last What's in the Box video. If not the last one, the one before. I know that one really disappointed me. Again, it was passable, but maybe I just had it hyped up more so in my head, and it just didn't really live up to my expectations. Like I would get the caramel, but then not the apple, or the apple, but then not the caramel, nothing together, and I don't know, it just didn't really click with me. It happens, but again, I have high hopes for this one. These next two flavors, I can say with, without a doubt, they are fucking awesome. So the first one is another collector's box, and if you saw my community post, you already know what it is. It's the new Dragon Ball Z set that they have. Evil Emperor Frieza. So this box is awesome. I love this box. I'm probably going to keep it, and have it displayed somewhere. In the meantime, say hey rock and roll. Say hey to rock and roll, everybody. And then I had a Jones at my feet, but he moved on. Anywho, yeah, this box is awesome. So you got that side, and of course you got the battle, got Vegeta, Piccolo, Dende, Gohan down there. Backside you got Frieza with his crew, the Ginyu Force, and of course Zarbon and Dodoria. And then on this side you have his forms at this time. Again, I would love a golden Frieza shaker, or a shaker. Stainless steel shaker would be awesome in golden Frieza. But yes, it also came with a sticker that is awesome. And I'm liking that they're starting to do this kind of stuff now with the collectors, because before you would get kind of like bumper stickers. If I can get these out, like this one. I mean, this was of course in my Contra one, and then they also send out like these just generic ones or whatever. But I like that they're doing the themed ones to what you got. I wish I would have got stickers for my Spider-Verse ones. But anywho, and of course in the collection you have this is a 16-ounce shaker, and it's the lenticular one, so you can see them with their powered up auras, chi going on there. Of course, they're on, Planet Namek is in the background with the Dragon Balls. And of course, Lord Frieza's flavor. So there it goes. It's cranberry, cherry, raspberry, and strawberry. And this pretty much tastes like Kool-Aid. It's very, very good. Even the wifey was like, okay, yeah, not bad. I like that. Or, she can at least, she just says not bad. Typically this isn't her thing, but this one, and then again, back to the Divine Peach, she was like, okay, yeah. So again, delicious flavor. And of course, when you mix it up, it's that Frieza purple color. So again, nice little touches that G Fuel does. And to round out the G Fuel stuff, what is Frieza without his, his elite task force? So we have Ginyu Force Pineapple. So this was just a singular tub. So in this set, it was Emperor Frieza, Ginyu Force, and then Super Saiyan Lemonade. That one, I was like, I don't really care about that. But definitely one of the Frieza, because you know how much I love. Frieza's one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, Super. Especially in Super. I like how they, again, he's more anti-hero, but still leaning towards the evil in there. He still has his own agenda or whatever. But yeah, and there's the Ginyu Force on the side. So, you got Goldo, Jace, Butter, Ragum, Ginyu. And yes, pineapple is delicious flavor. It tastes like the pineapple lifesaver candy. So yeah, pretty spot on with that. So very, very good, simple, no extra whatever to kind of throw it off like some of the other flavors where it can seem like they try to do too much with it. So this one is, right on the mark. All right. Next up, we have some movies as per usual. So, Blu-rays, DVDs, yada, yada, yada. So keeping with the Dragon Ball theme, I finally got Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F movie. Picked this up on, Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales or whatnot. So finally, it got down to a decent price, in my opinion, especially for it being, shoot, how old is it now? Where's it at? 2015. So yeah. So this sets up the arc, the Dragon Ball Super arc, and then bringing Frieza back more in the series. Then so yeah, years have passed since the events of Namek and all that. Frieza's been in purgatory and doing like some mental training and everything in his own hell, and some of his other underlings go grab the Dragon Balls, wish him back to life and back to Earth. And in the meantime, he's doing a little bit more training because again, he's mentioned that he's never had to train. So getting beat by Goku and Vegeta, that set that fire. So he actually put some effort in, and then this is where his golden form debuts or whatnot. So yeah, the movie led the way to the arc in Dragon Ball Super series and so on and so forth. So very good. Next up, we have another an older cartoon, one that I would watch on, I don't know what you would call it, the Hanna-Barbera like rerun hour or whatever. They had Johnny Bravo, Boomerang, that kind of stuff. But basically they would show old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Space Ghost, Hardy Birdman, Thundar the Barbarian, Johnny Quest, so on and so forth. Another one on there was the Herculoids. So this is, again, one that I would always catch on there too. And this is the complete original series. So I didn't realize this until later on that, all right, so the original series is 18 episodes. This ran from 1967 to 1969. I believe it was the runtime for this. So yeah, 18 episodes, and again, it's just your kind of family film, family, whatever, your like Fantastic Four, your Lost in Space people, whatever. Family living their lives on this planet, and then invaders and monsters and whatever come up to disturb the peace. So the Herculoids go into action to basically kick ass and take names, get off my lawn kind of thing. But the Herculoids are Xandor, his wife is Tara, their son Dorno, and then they got all their little helpers there, their extended family, if you will. You got Zoc, he's the little flying dragon that shoots like lasers and stuff from his eyes and his tail. You got Igu, he's the basically the Thing in in this show. So yeah, he's basically a rock ape hybrid creature. You got Tundro, he's the rhinoceros dude here. So yeah, he has that thick skin, and then he shoots little like plasma rocks from his horn there. And then you got the little protoplasm beings, Gleep and Gloop. So they can turn into various things to help out. And for the most part, they just kind of guard Tara and Dorno. Dorno goes off and gets into trouble here and there too. But again, it's cool. I just, nostalgia. I watched it all the time. I love that old art style also. Space Ghost had that same style. Thundar the Barbarian had a similar style. It was a little bit more updated because Thundar came out, if I remember right, in the 80s or whatever. But still that same style. So again, it was nice to pick this up for cheap. Next up, a movie that, don't have to talk about a whole lot because I've done it on other videos, but I got the Scream Factory release of Event Horizon finally. So this has a bunch of extra special features and stuff. There's an original Blu-ray release, but it has like really no special features or anything. The visuals aren't really cleaned up or anything like that like they are in here. So this is a 4K scan of the original negative. Got commentaries and making of and blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. Sadly, again, we will never get a director's cut of this movie because the parts of the film that hit the cutting floor, they have disappeared. Nobody knows where it is. And again, this is pretty much Paul W.S. Anderson's best film. Best film he's ever done. Right up under that would probably be Mortal Kombat, and then I guess Resident Evil 1. But yeah, this is definitely the best thing that he's done. And again, it's a nice sci-fi horror film. I recommend it. Definitely gets that somewhat of a slow burn, but I mean, like the gore and visuals and stuff in it are very nice. Next up, got the American Pie collection in Blu-ray. So this is the original movie. So American Pie 1, 2, American Wedding, and then American Reunion. So this is the main films, not the 27,000 mostly dumb spin-offs that have really nothing to do with these. So again, I had a couple of these on it's both the unrated and the theatrical version, so on all the films. So that's cool. And again, I had a couple of these back on DVD, and price was right to upgrade with all the sales and whatnot. So again, it's your teen kind of raunchy comedy, TNA, vulgar jokes, blah blah blah. But it does have the underlying theme of friendship and family and all that good stuff. So again, not a whole lot needs to be said about American Pie at this point. Next up, I got another Scream Factory release, new to my collection, Night of the Comet. And this is a Christmas movie. Yeah, it takes place around Christmas time. So, add that to your Christmas rotation. But yeah, it stars Kelly Maroney and Catherine Mary Stewart. They're this comet comes past Earth. It's the first to come buzzing by in 65 million years. So dinosaur time, blah blah blah. Everybody's celebrating, whatnot. Kind of like Independence Day when everybody goes out and it's like, woo, look at me. Everybody on the outside, once that comet hits, basically either vaporizes, or the ones that don't vaporize, they basically become infected and are, for all intents and purposes, zombies. But Kelly and Catherine, they're sisters. They stayed inside or whatever. They're part of a small little group that, didn't get infected and, basically living whatever kind of life they want. They're going around, partying in the malls and whatnot, shooting guns at cars and all kinds of shit. So yeah, got this in my collection finally. I want to say this was I think this is the second movie that Kelly Maroney starred in. So she originally was a daytime drama actress. I can't remember what soap opera she was on. But then she had that small little part in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Then I believe she did this. And then after Night of the Comet, I believe that's when she did Chopping Mall. And of course, other B movie stuff. But again, it's a good watch. Check it out. Again, heavy 80s style on it. So, keep that in mind going in. But again, good movie. I really enjoyed it. Next up, we have basically the glorified Super Mario Brothers 3 trailer. That's the running joke with this movie, and you should have guessed it by now. The Wizard. So yeah, this is a Shout Factory Select film. Again, they do with the Shout Factory Select series. They usually do different art on it and that kind of thing. Let's see if I can. There's the original cover. Let's do that. Original cover for the movie, and again, yeah, basically, all it is a giant. Let's see, how long is the movie? Well, it came out in 1989, so it came out right before Mario 3 released over here in the States. But yeah, well, and again, it's not going to come in. Where's the daggum running time? Anywho, basically it was just a long advertisement for Nintendo because, again, at the very end, we get to witness Super Mario Bros. 3 for the first time, and then they show us how to get the second warp whistle. We don't know about the first one, but the second one in the fortress that was Brother Jimmy. Again, he's a gaming wunderkind. He's on the spectrum. He's autistic, but he has a thing with video games. He just plays it. Starts off playing them and then just masters them, that kind of thing or whatever. But again, he somehow figures out to fly up on the fortress and go around the side, and then boom, there's a warp whistle. And he got 50,000. He got 50,000 on Double Dragon. And also, other lines such as, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. But again, cheesy ass movie. Bo Bridges is in it. Christian Slater's in it. Of course, Fred Savage. And yeah, the actual plot of the movie is Jimmy and Fred Savage. What's his damn name? Corey. They're brothers, and actually, Daniel Stern's Daniel Stern is the dad in Little Monsters. Yeah, Bo Bridges is their dad, and Christian Slater's their other brother. But going through a rough time, and again, Jimmy's on the spectrum. They run away. He wants to go to California. It's always California because that was the last time his last happy memory was this dinosaur park out in California or something. And along the way, they meet up with daggone, what's her name? Jenny Lewis. Her name's Haley in here. She's a streetwise hustler. She wants to get to Reno, so they meet up and they're hustling people on Nintendo games and arcade games throughout to get the money they get to this video game competition. And again, at the same time, Bo Bridges and Christian Slater trying to find them, and they got a bounty hunter trying to find them too, and blah blah blah. And then they come together, family, yada yada. Mario 3. Mario 3 is basically it. Last up on the movies and everything, I got the first and second seasons of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. So yeah, this is a very good series. This came out, when did this come out? 2012. All right, so yeah, 2012 this came out. And I mean, the art style is great. There was a reimagining of a lot of the characters and stuff in there, like Baxter Stockman for one, April, Casey Jones. Um, Shredder's a little bit different. I think is this where Karai first debuted, maybe, and then in the comics, I don't know. But again, very good series, and picked this set up for cheap, so that was good. Having the first and second seasons, and later on down the line, I'll get the rest of them because again, it's a really great reimagining of the series. And I watched a little bit of it with here and there with my nephew number one Nash. Got him a bunch of the toys back when he was a smaller turd. All right, and then last up on this, we're going to hit a few books, keeping it in with the Ninja Turtles. Got an early Christmas present from the wifey. So this would be volume 9 of the Ninja Turtles IDW collection. So as you know from one of my very first videos on the channel, I show off several of the first one. I think it was the first 6. I got 5 or 6. I highly recommend these. These are awesome. IDW did an awesome job, not only with these collections. You got your bookmarker, everything here too. But the series is awesome. And again, it puts it in chronological order of how you need to read stuff. So in this one, it's issues 67 through 72. And then it's issues 9 through 15 of the Ninja Turtles Universe series. And then it also has the Ninja Turtles Usagi Yojimbo crossover. So again, it puts it in the order that you need to read. Again, the art's good on these. There's one page. Oh, there's some of the Usagi Yojimbo. But again, I love these collections. More companies need to do collections this way. Not only with the nice hardcover and your bookmarker and everything, but again, putting it in the correct reading order. That is a big thing. And it doesn't make sense when, DC, Marvel, or whatever, when they'll throw the collection again and then fuck up and not have it in reading order. Because I want to say there was a couple, Marvel, when they did the first Spider-Verse crossover collection, I want to say there was a few of them that went out that didn't have them in the right reading order. It's like, how do you get that out of the quality control part or whatever? But anywho, again, awesome. Highly recommend these. Definitely check them out. You won't regret it. If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, you will not regret it. And lastly, I have the new book from Jim Butcher's steampunk series, The Cinder Spires. This is the Olympian Affair. So again, Jim Butcher is one of my favorite authors. Cool dude. I briefly met him at Dragon Con years ago, got him to sign a couple of my books or whatever. Again, he's a big geek. Dresden Files are awesome. His other mini-series, Codex Alera, that was a cool series. And so yeah, this is him doing steampunk. So you have, flying ships with being powered by giant crystals, and you got your sword play, and you got your little energy weapons and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna take the dust cover off real quick. Oh, and there's an updated picture of Jim. Yeah, there's actually illustrations in here now, so that's pretty cool. So again, you got the little crystal energy weapons there. You got some of the rifles and things. Again, like your little advertisements. Let's see, I think there was. So yeah, back here you got a couple of the swords. So again, great series. I've been waiting for this for a while. Again, he just hit that steampunk aesthetic, in my opinion, and definitely he knows how to write cats. So he's been writing cats for a long time with Mister and the Dresden Files. You know, Mister is Harry's tomcat. Speaking of cats, hey Jonesy, hey buddy, yeah. And in this, there's a cats play a part in this series. Also, you got a girl that can talk to cats, understands, speaks their language, whatever. And again, he just nails like the mannerisms and how you would think that they would talk. So again, love Jim Butcher. Definitely check this out. Check out Dresden Files, all that good stuff. But there you have it. That's going to end this edition of What's in the Box. Thanks for joining me as always. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Until next time, Nerd Fam, Nerdy Jace, out.